after bar after bar after bar after bar. I'm too persistent, whipping comment, no cast. Get it on my own, no COLLAB.
Hey, Nafe Smallz and Rimzee, bro. Oh my days, but I saw Nafe Smallz when I was looking at the list of what I got to react to, and I was like, oh, say let's Nafe Smallz, but I forgot there was Rimzee on this one. But Rimzee, I can't remember what, 2 years ago and them thing there, bro, or was it a year ago? Whenever you dropped his project, it was top 3 for me. I think I put it in 3rd, if I'm not mistaken, and then M Huncho was above him, which people didn't talk about enough, and then JID's thing and that, bro, you know what I mean? Hey, Rimzee and that, he hadn't been outside for a while as well, blood, so I'm excited for this one, man. Let's get into it, bro, you know what I mean? See what I go on. This is going to be perfect as well, because we've seen Rimzee with Maverick Sabre. We've also seen him with a couple people on his album as well, but when he linked up with a couple of singers and them thing there. So yeah, this is definitely not a realm where he's going to be uncomfortable at all, bro. You know what I mean? I feel like his flow just like fits with any artist realistically. This guy got a crocodile tail at the back of his head pattern, man. Don't look at me like that. Let's get into this though. You know what I mean? Kind of vibes you're saying. Nafe Smallz, man, one of the most majestic flows in the rap game, blood.
I just need a heart full. Savages, she know my heart cold. And up in that pussy, don't know how fucking Moscow.
Ooh, that first flow though, no, that's reminds me of like a GU kind of flow, bro. Apologies for the oily face. I wipe my face for some reason. The camera's still telling me that I'm oily. If you ask me, the camera's being racist. But you see with Nafe Smallz and that, bro, you know what I mean? That flow right there that it just hit reminds me of more like a GU type of flow and them thing there, bro. Which I thought coming onto a track with Rimzee, he might try a little something different and that, bro. You get me?
She know my heart cold. I'm on my stoner shit, man. I just need a heart full. Savages, she know my heart cold. And up in that pussy, don't know how fucking Moscow. Take her places that she can't go. How's that? Cause I'm so high profile, cut the lights off. Stripping her up at the nightclub. Cali in my spliff, I'm a stoner. Travel all across the atlas, I need a bad, let me. Try not to ash on my denim, my stuff is zip inside that Louis V. VV reflecting, I cut her off within a second, don't be acting too special. Push her Bentley off the lot, she know that it's a new level. Why catch it?
And that's the thing, bro, you know what I mean, is that when these guys are melodic with it, so the layers that these men choose to use in them thing and where they choose to play certain things, bro, literally shows their technicalities. But when it comes to the UK trap wave thing, bro, AM is the first person that comes to mind in terms of layering. Right there, when man like what they call it, Nafe Smallz left the gap in the main vocal and then finished it off with the what they call it, with the melodic ad-lib and them thing. They're like, bro, come on now, man, layers, bro, layers.
Stripping her up at the nightclub, Cali in my spliff, I'm a stoner. Travel all across the atlas, I need a bad, let me. Try not to ash on my denim, my stuff is zip inside that Louis V. VV reflecting, I cut her off within a second, don't be acting too special.
Then interjected with the little melodic ad-lib and that, and then just went brazy with the flows and that, sped it up a little bit, add a little bit of technicality, like, listen.
Cali in my spliff, I'm a stoner. Travel all across the atlas, I need a bad, let me. Try not to ash on my denim, my stuff is zip inside that Louis V. VV reflecting, I cut her off within a second, don't be acting too special. Push her Bentley off the lot, she know that it's a new level. Why catch your body from my dog? Way up in the trenches where you gotta see them start from the start. I've been trapping for a hobby, play my part. That's right. Let's go. Slowly BBS, she see it shining through the tinted. I'm a stoner and I'm rolling, call me driving off the limit. I just hit it and I quit it, left her right up in her feelings. I stay up on a mission, she knows she fuck with the villain.
I don't know if it's just my headphones and them thing. I'm eventually gonna get some proper headphones and that, bro, next month and them thing there, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know if it's just these headphones or whatever, but the mix doesn't sound like as clear, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like Nafe Smallz, I've never like had a problem with his mixes, but it sounds a little bit like muffled and that, bro, you know what I'm saying? But like it's not fully clear and that, you get me?
Right from the beginning, keep it loyal to the members. I stay out with the shooter, colder than December. I chauffeur in that phantom where you reppin'. I keep it fortified, that's a brand new 45. I just need a heart full. Savages, she know my heart cold. And up in that pussy, don't know how fucking Moscow. Take her places that she can't go. Cause I'm so high profile, cut the lights off. Stripping her up at the nightclub. Cali in my spliff, I'm a stoner. Travel all across the atlas, I need a bad, let me.
Real nigga nigga top shotter. Shoulda gave my nigga Nads an Oscar. Instead he got a 9 and a pocker. Serving all this grease, blowing money like a meech. Pit stuck up the G-lock, I couldn't get the teeth. Speeding past the lights, got the tires screeching. Came up on live beatings, them niggas came up on live streaming. Joe watching telly, 150 for the skelly. And the Louis stuff, what's at me directly in the streets. I got credentials, I let my gun be like instrumentals. I really bought a piece like a temple. I'm a crook, I like my girl stosh. How I made it off the stove and I can't cook. With a bean on.
I really bought the piece like a temple. Big man, listen man, spazzing.
Blowing money like a meech. Pit stuck up the G-lock, I couldn't get the teeth. Speeding past the lights, got the tires screeching. Came up on live beatings, them niggas came up on live streaming.
One thing I'll say, bro, you know what I'm saying, is that it's not, bruv, I can actually say that sometimes I do have a certain bias to certain artists. For example, if you guys see my Chip reactions and that, bro, you guys see the type of energy I bring when I react to Chip. You know what I'm saying? You can kind of tell. You see Rimzee, bro, one artist can say something, bro, and it's like, yeah, calm. Give that same exact verse to Rimzee, bro, and I'll probably while out way more on that, bro. You know what I'm saying? But it's not even that, bro. It's like bars like that right there, bro. Like, bro, man bought the piece like a temple, bro. And the maddest thing is that this chatting about a piece, the piece that is actually talking doesn't actually bring peace, it brings destruction, it brings disorder in them thing there. But then the juxtaposition of I brought the piece like a like, bro. Listen, man, Rimzee's just different, bro. You know what I'm saying? The energy is different. The way he lands his punchlines is different, and that, bro, he's straight to the point. He's direct with it. The energy he gives off, him on default mode in terms of the accent and them thing there, bro. It's just different, man. I told you, man. Listen to Rimzee, bro. Go to the gym, you going brazy. Listen to Rimzee, go bag 10 gal, you doing it like, bro. Listen, energy is different, fam. You know what I'm saying, blood? Yeah.
Serving all this grease, blowing money like a meech. Pit stuck up the G-lock, I couldn't get the teeth. Speeding past the lights, got the tires.
By the way, I am boiling in this room as well, bro. People are doing all the gardens and them thing there. So lawnmowers are going off, so I have to close my door and them thing there. I mean, window and that, bro. You know, I am boiling right now, but listen. All for you, man, and that, bro. Appreciate it.
Screeching, came up on live beatings. Them niggas came up on live streaming. Joe watching telly, 150 for the skelly. And the Louis stuff, what's at me directly in the streets. I got credentials, I let my gun be like instrumentals. I really bought a piece like a temple. I'm a crook, I like my girl stosh. How I made it off the stove and I can't cook. With a B #1, if the charts was by the T, I could turn a 63 into a C63. Remember I got jammed up, I lost 3 hammers, but still I never gave up. C Montana.
You got jammed up, I lost 3 hammers, but a gun can also get jammed when.
She can't go, cause I'm so high profile. Cut the lights off, stripping her up at the nightclub. Cali in my spliff, I'm a stoner. Travel all across the atlas, I need a bye-bye, let me.
Real nigga top shotter. Shoulda gave my nigga Nads an Oscar. Instead he got a 9 and a pocker. Serving all this grease, blowing money like a meech. Pit stuck up the G-lock, I couldn't get the teeth. Speeding past the lights, got the tires screeching. Came up on live beatings, them niggas came up on live streaming. Joe watching telly, 150 for the skelly. And the Louis stuff, what's at me directly in the streets. I got credentials, I let my gun be like instrumentals. I really bought a piece like a temple. I'm a crook, I like my girl stosh. How I made it off the stove and I can't cook. With a B #1, if the charts was by the T, I could turn a 63 into a C63. Remember I got jammed up, I lost 3 hammers, but still I never gave up. C Montana.
I just know my heart full. Savage, she know my heart cold. And up in that pussy, don't know how. Fucking Moscow, take her places that she can't go. Cause I'm so high profile, cut the lights off.
It's that biblical music and that, bro. On a Sunday, bro. Just, got you in a different zone.
Travel all across the atlas, I need a bye-bye, let me. Okay.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. That's Nafe Smallz and Rimzee people, blood. Beautiful, blood. Oh! We're getting another one. We're getting another one. Another tip, bro. Listen. Nafe Smallz dropped that, bro. The year that Rimzee dropped, Nafe Smallz dropped that year. M Huncho dropped. K-Trap dropped. You know what I'm saying? With Little Sims dropped in that. And K-Traps was in there in my top 10 of the year. Rimzee was in there. And so was Nafe Smallz. I can't remember exactly where, bro. If it was like 8th, 9th, 10th. Nah, it wasn't 10th. It was like 8th or 7th or something, bro. You know what I'm saying? It was there because his tape absolutely cold. I was literally just listening like 5 or certain songs and them thing there the other day. Because I listen to so many music, sometimes you just like when it comes to like my playlist and that, I just keep adding to them, adding. So certain songs get buried in that, bro. You know what I mean? But then I saw Nafe Smallz, I listened to one of his tracks, and then I was like, oh shoot, he has bare cold tracks on the thing, bro. So I was just adding bare of his songs on the album and then today onto the queue and that, bro. You know what I mean? And I did not know that he was releasing another album, bro. Oh my man, saw Rimzee on there, Huncho. Because on the last one, I don't really think he had that many features. Still, I can't even lie to you. I feel like it was just him dolo, bro. You get me? Oh my things. Nafe Smallz, bro. You know what I'm saying? Literally, bro, man's been so busy, bro. I didn't even know Spotify even had a new setup and that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Albums. I didn't even think he had anyone on there, bro. Oh yeah, he did, bro. Why did I feel like he was solo on it? Not many. Elegance was a cold track, bro. Elegance, I feel like, was like top 10, top 20 of the year for me and that, bro. You know what I mean? Young T and Bugsy. That one I haven't really listened to as much. Oh yeah, the Unknown T one and that, bro. And him and D-Block. But I feel like because all the standout songs on this thing for me, bro, were literally him and that, bro. The Elegance one is probably the only one that I constantly spin. I think it was my most streamed song like last year or whatever, bro, whenever this tape came out and that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, last year. That was my most streamed song, Elegance, bro. You get me? With Lil TJ, that beat, what them man did on it, absolutely ridiculous and that, bro. You know what I mean? But with things like Rose and that, bro, you know what I'm saying? Legacy, Off the Rip and that, bro. You know what I mean? Blood, like, yeah, man. And Highs and Lows as well, bro. Was a Highs and Lows. That came out before the tape and that, bro. You know what I'm saying? It was a single. I've spun this track so much, and as you can see, 11 mil on it, bro. It deserved, bro. It needs more than the Highs and Lows is a ridiculous tune. Not many people in this generation can make a 4 or 5 minute track and make it bang. But Nafe Smallz is now in that category. Huncho can also do that. Gets obviously his album, those 5 minute songs. Dave obviously in that, bro. But there's only a handful of people that can make 4 or 5 minute songs and keep you entertained, bro. And keep going back in that. But hey, hopefully you guys enjoyed. It's been your boy Njies. Hopefully the audio quality was too good. I couldn't really play around with the mic. I just set it up yesterday and everything there. But yeah, you'll eventually get better in that, bro. But hopefully you guys enjoy. In a bit, people.
Yeah, level my style, you know, star. Don't try clash, this a vibes, not war and track. Favorite dumpling, styler, sweet, Milo, vibes, rhino, bounce. Pandy Riverside, Cairo. Move 1, 2, 2 step and gyro. Move with the times, man. Try style, man. Who ya style, pan out, do one style, man. If you can't style, man, move to the side.